Welcome to upstate New York, Syracuse University, and under the dome today we have a terrific clash in store. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Delaware Blue Hens, taking on a team from the Pac-12, the Syracuse Orange. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And the Blue Hens will get us started with the opening kickoff. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the Syracuse Orange will go on offense first. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming to this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off his spots and make him feel uncomfortable.
Syracuse ready to go to work with another first down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll run it from the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Syracuse needs to come up with a big third down play to keep the drive going. Rush is on him. Caught over the middle. It's McFadden. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Use the play fake. Now to throw. The short hands. It's James. He'll step out of bounds just short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49 after a good pickup on that play. Wants to go up top. Got it set up on the outside. He's knocked out of bounds at the 42. Solid pickup on that one.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season. And, man, you know he's looking for more.
Just keeps slinging it. Finds his big tight end. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. That's caught. It's Thomas. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. He's got an open man. Touchdown, Cuse. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And how about the job by this offense? This is not a scrub defense. This is a top 10 defense in college football. You got to take points whenever you can get them. Nice job putting the drive together, putting 6 on the board. No matter how it looks, you just got to keep fighting with this squad.
And on the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Delaware's offense will have its first possession of the game. We'll be watching this matchup on the outside closely today, David, to see if this guy can get anything done one-on-one one-on-one against one of the best corners in the game.
Well, and this corner really can shut down half the field. And that's a big problem. This offense, they really need to win this matchup. They need their wide receiver to beat that defensive back. And I don't know if that's possible. He's just so good, been so consistent. Palmer, you tell me how you're going to win this matchup.
Well, you're not going to win it every play, that's for sure. You can't avoid that side of the field the entire game. I think it's just going to come down to this offense in the critical down and distances when there's a third down and the coverage dictates that you've got to throw it against him. That's the play you need your receiver to win. And whether or not they have a guy that can win that matchup offensively, we're going to find out here pretty soon.
Offenses that are great on third downs, what do most of the time? They keep it in manageable situations where they're not predictable, not just dropping back to pass. They do it here on third and short. They convert. This offense has been so efficient on third downs all throughout this season.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to throw, it's Moses. Fires to the right. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. Now this offense facing a third and long from their own 30. From the gun, wants to pass. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Snags it quickly on the left. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. They'll send the tight end in motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's McFadden. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Got it in the middle. It's James.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Going to the running game. Got enough for the first. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Orange. That running back just had a caravan of blockers to take him into the end zone.
There's not very many times at home, Reese, where I'm going to say that everybody watching on their couch could have scored on that play. This is one of them.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, the Delaware offense going back to work. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Got room to work. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? The Blue Hens want to pick up the tempo. Tight end now in motion. Dropping back, it's Moses. He's got it. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Put themselves in a bit of a bind, but that last one is 2nd and 14. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Well, after having to punt on their last drive in the opponent's territory, it looked like things were finally going positively offensively this drive. And then it stalls out at the very end because they give up the sack. I think in critical down and distances, they just have got to be better with execution, making sure they have the right play call on and getting rid of the football on time. But back-to-back punts, no bueno for this offense.
The official says no good. Guys, the missed field goal and nothing changes. Still a 14-point game.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink. When you knock it off the crossbar, those are ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed opportunity.
That's caught. It's McFadden. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. It's a draw. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Orange with a lot of work to do on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Snags it. They'll mark him down right there, and how about that play and picking up a chunk of yardage? Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The huge explosive play put him right on the doorstep, and now they've got to punch it in. A first down run on the doorstep. Touchdown, Syracuse. And they take it in for 6 more points. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
We're not even at the 2nd quarter yet, and this offense has been up and down the field. They've taken a huge lead early. Everything they're dialing up, David, is working.
Yeah, so I'm going to flip this to the other side. I'm going to need my offense to score some points, and in a hurry. Like, they got to figure it out, but they got to put a drive together, keep us off the field, score some points, and let us find some answers, because right now, defensively, we have none.
Right there as soon as he got the ball.
Just think such a big part of this offense is being physical and establishing the run game. They haven't had a lot of success offensively early in this one, and that's why right there, they're not able to get this guy going yet. That's got to change as this game goes on.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Blue Hens will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Off the play fake on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Thomas. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Off play action. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Thomas. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. Guys, we're at the end of the quarter, and Syracuse has the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the 2nd period and they try to find a way to answer. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Oh, better look out. Sweet cut there. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
After getting nothing done on first down, 2nd and goal from the 6. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. They relentlessly move forward. Now it's getting down to cases. 3rd and goal. Back's got it. Into the house. Touchdown, Cuse.
And this crowd was already jacked up. They were already excited. They were already making a difference in this football game, and the offense continues to pile on and give them something to cheer about. 27-0 here in the first half. This has been all home team.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Gentlemen, that pivotal top 15 battle is in the books. Here's how things went down. Oregon overcame a tough opponent, and not only that, a raucous crowd. The Ducks tuned out all the noise and showed this team can win on its field, your field, or a neutral field. Well done. Big implications today and a notable result as one team trends upward and the other has some work to do.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. It's a fumble! Well, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Sends it back in motion. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. The Blue Hens will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. A fair catch is called for and made just across the 50-yard line. The lone back's got it. Finds a little space. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. The Orange with a ton of options available on 2nd and short. Off the play fake. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. It's good. He's going to hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
And the returner is stopped. And now the Blue Hen offense onto the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3 and out the last time they had the ball. Here's a heat. Looking to scramble. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Looking to throw, it's Moses. Bringing the heat. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Now facing 3rd and short from their own 17. The give to the back. And the defense had his hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the first down. And the Blue Hens will bring the punt team onto the field. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker who is so important to this team.
To the air on 2nd down. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. The Orange trying to come up with an explosive play to convert this 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Pulls it in. It's McFadden. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the first down. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Gets it inside the 25, down to the 22-yard line with a pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Finds his big tight end. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Orange.
Man, oh man, what a day. His 3rd touchdown rushing, showing you he's got a little bit of everything. And padding those stats, and all you fantasy football guys, if you have my man at running back, it's a good day.
And they did tack on the extra point. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Guys, the Blue Hen offense going to work. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped offside.
Offside, defense.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
Out of the gun, the inside give. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Boom. From the gun, running back gets the give. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up 2nd and short.
At the 38-yard line. 2nd down.
Looking downfield, it's Moses. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the right. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field.
Holding. Offense.
When you've already seen your quarterback go down 3 times, you might as well try holding, and they didn't get away with it. Gets the back moving. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Illegal touch. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Offense in a bunch formation. They'll start this drive going to the air. Intercepted, and finally this defense makes a play. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Well, the defense comes away with the pick there with their nickel personnel. I think moving forward, if you're on offense, when you see that personnel on the field, you want to run the ball against it because you got smaller guys out there. Or if you're going to throw, think about quick screens outside when you have tight ends flexed on the perimeter, bigger bodies blocking smaller guys.
Runs through a tackle. Stop just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a first down.
And that's unit number for a first down.
Hand off from the shotgun. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over it. Back to throw, it's Moses. They've got the screen set up. There he goes. Out of bounds at the very edge of the red zone at the 20. The Blue Hens come to the line on 30 short, looking to keep the drive moving. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. On 30 short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. And the defense stands up this offensive line and stuffs him right at the line of scrimmage. He didn't get it. Oh, they blocked the kick.
Man, I've been a holder. It's never fun to see a field goal block because you're so low to the ground and you have that unique perspective. You see the mountain growing in front of you. All those hands going up, and you know that kicker has got no shot. That thing is going to get blocked.
Not a lot going on there.
Second down coming up.
Wants to go up top. He's going for a big play downfield. Got it in stride inside the 20. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14. They've got him wobbling after that big play now to pay it off on 1st and 10 from inside the 15. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Williams. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Hauls it in. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And here on 2nd down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
That's going to wrap up the first half here. And now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Tough to beat a good first half of football in a great town like Syracuse. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Okay, guys, here comes the Delaware offense onto the field. What could go wrong did in the first half, and they start this 3rd quarter at the bottom of the mountain.
Man, that was bad. That was a frying pan to the head. That was a TKO. It was awful in the first half. Flush it. I got to start doing something right. I got to find some positives. I get the ball first to start this possession, try to put it.
And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job, man. You've got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great. They got to somehow find a way to start to get something together here in this second half.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Gets it to the back. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a 3rd down stop.
No gain on the play.
So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. Wants to bring it back. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. Leaves it with the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking for space. It's James. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. Syracuse needs to come up with a big third down play to keep the drive going. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Williams. Working their way closer and closer, a third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Syracuse ready to go to work with another first down. They'll give it to the back. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. Lost one on that last one, it's 2nd and 11. The run from the shotgun. Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Syracuse has it in the red zone. Gives it on the option. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Syracuse comes to the line on 1st and goal. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. He'll do it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Motion from the back. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Grab behind the line. It's James. Touchdown, Syracuse. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That's his 3rd touchdown pass of the day. The defense has no clue how to respond right now.
No, and the defense has had absolutely no answer. He's been on the money. He's been on fire, making the right decisions and just carving this defense up.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point splits the uprights. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Ole Miss has the lead right now, but they haven't been able to separate themselves just yet there in the Grove. They're up by 11 over Tulane. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And the Blue Hens with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Using his legs, it's Brooks. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. And he dropped it, just didn't hook the thing all the way in. The Blue Hens send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. Here's the return. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. Hunt is on its way. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Looking to pass, it's Moses. Throws to the wideout. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. The give to the back. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Pulls it in.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
But we've seen this offense struggle early in this game protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight up front. They're just getting beat across the board.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Pass is incomplete, but a lot of contact there. I think it's going to be pass interference and a 1st down.
Pass interference. Defense.
The defender got a little desperate there. Grabbed, held, and the offense will take the penalty. He'll pull it on the read. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Looking to throw, it's Moses. They're setting up the screen. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Blue Hens come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. And he needed 1 yard, and he didn't get it. The defense won the battle up front. Goes to the option.
Well, and he gets...
It's a fumble on the play. They recover their own fumble, but doesn't do them a lot of good as it was 4th down, and they'll give up the ball. The Blue Hens have this offense rolling. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw.
Goodness gracious, this is a master class, a clinic on how to get to the quarterback. The 7th sack of the game. Are you kidding me? That's a season for some teams. They've lived in the backfield.
Spins away from the defender. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lofts one high and deep. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his 2nd interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Using his legs, it's James. And how does he keep running? I'd be dizzy after a spin move like that. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll snap it from the 25 here on 1st down. They'll move the tight end. From the gun, they're running. Crosses the 30 to the 31 and a 6-yard pickup. Syracuse might take a shot here on 2nd and short. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him, 2nd guy finally did. Leaves it with the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. They've been running it, but now the pass. The short hands, it's Thomas. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. Pass completion, move the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Fires to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. second down, he'll throw it. Caught near the sticks. It's McFadden. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Got a man. It's Thomas. Touchdown, Cuse. He got a step and just dusted the field.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And he puts through the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Back to throw, it's Moses. Pocket breaking down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Under fire. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Man, this defense has played so well, and this offense, they've struggled. They haven't executed great. They're going to have to do it against a really good defense who continues to apply pressure. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback a little better.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Snagged in the middle, it's Brooks. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. For guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Rides the back on the option, the give. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts one down the sideline. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Blue Hens will line up to punt it away. Signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 20. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Syracuse lines up on 3rd and short. He'll keep it on the sneak. And he needed just a single yard, and he did not get it. What a stout play by this defense. Punt is in the air on 4th down. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
Man, how about this offense, man? It's been a rough day. You're getting beat down. You're trying to find some kind of momentum late in the game to build something off of, and you give up another sack.
Fires to the wideout. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's passed, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. The Orange with a ton of options available on 2nd and short. Wide receiver going in motion. They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. The throw. Catch in the middle. It's Coleman. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. Powers forward. And he's brought down at the line of scrimmage, and the ball will stay at the 2. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Lets it fly. Got a hand on it nicely and broke it up in the end zone. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces 3rd and goal. Trying to slam in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Orange. They extend the lead here in the 4th, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And after the loss on that last one, an all-important 2nd down play from the 12. Intercepted, a turnover in their own territory. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Syracuse. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And this has been the story of the game. Everything going their way. Offensively, special teams, and now on defense. Here in the 4th quarter, they're still being aggressive. They're still jumping these throws. And he picked that thing up and took it all the way to the house.
Out of the end zone. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Guys, the Delaware offense going back to work. It's a good thing to be charitable, Jesse, but I think the last couple of drives might be overdoing it a bit.
I agree, and I think at this point, David, the quarterback here, he's got to be a CEO, and he's got to really get his guys settled down. A couple turnovers in a row. Now they've got to find a rhythm.
And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. What a job to lay out and make the catch. The Blue Hens line up to punt it away. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. They go to the draw. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. They'll send the tight end in motion. He'll keep it himself. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. Over the middle, it's Thomas. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Grabbed in the middle, it's Williams. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. So now it's 2nd and long. Gives it on the option. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. The Orange with a lot of work to do on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's McFadden. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And this field goal team has been busy. This kicker comes out for the 3rd time tonight. Absolutely center cut. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Leaves it with the running back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. To the air, it's Reynolds. He's got it down the middle. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down.
And 1st down for the offense.
Looking downfield on 1st down. A little release to the back. And that play just never got started as he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Back to pass on 2nd down. Hit as he throws. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. And he's brought down after the pick, and time has expired here in the 4th.
Pass interference. Defense.
What a big penalty at this juncture in the game. All locked up, and they get called for the pass interference. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And the pass is dropped and incomplete, and that's going to do it. Clock has struck 0, and the ball game is over. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
And I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm. And we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in. And this was just